All right, so we're diving deep into some fascinating dining etiquette from around the world today.
Yep, a global culinary adventure, you could say.
That's right. And you know how you're always looking to learn these little cultural quirks? Well, we've got some really interesting ones lined up, all from this piece on unique eating customs. It's pretty cool. Let's start with Thailand, all right?
Sounds good.
Have you ever heard that in Thailand you don't actually eat with your fork?
Oh, yeah. It's more like a tool, right? You use it to push the food onto your spoon.
Oh, I see. So the spoon's the main event.
Exactly.
I wonder why that is. Is it, like, easier somehow, or is there some cultural reason?
Well, they think it might be because of Indian influence. In India, you traditionally eat with your right hand, so maybe the spoon was seen as a more, like, refined way to do it.
Ah, that makes sense. So it's a mix of practicality and tradition, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so let's move on to the Middle East then.
All right.
Here's a rule to remember if you're ever having a meal there. Always use your right hand. Is it because the left hand's considered, like, unclean?
Exactly. In lots of Middle Eastern cultures, the left hand is for, well, bathroom stuff, so using it to eat would be really disrespectful.
Right, of course. It's amazing how much meaning even simple actions can have, isn't it?
It really is.
Okay, now imagine you're in China at a dinner party, and you've always been taught to clean your plate. Right. Well, guess what? In China, you should actually leave a little bit of food.
It's true.
Why is that?
Well, if you eat everything, it can seem like you're saying the host didn't give you enough.
Oh, that's so interesting. So it's a way of showing you're satisfied and thanking them for their generosity.
Yeah, it's a sign of good manners.
See, these customs are so different from what we're used to.
Mhm.
Okay, we've talked about Asia, the Middle East. Now let's head to South America. What about Chile?
Chile, all right.
They do there.
Well, they're big on using cutlery, like really big. You know how we just grab a slice of pizza or some fries with our hands?
Yeah, Chile.
Well, in Chile, you'd use a fork and knife for that, even if it's a casual setting,
Wow, really? Even pizza?
especially in formal settings. It's all about good manners there.
Interesting. So no casual pizza nights in Chile, huh? All right, next stop, Japan. Now, I've heard about this one, but I'm still curious to hear more. So slurping your noodles is totally acceptable, right?
Oh, yeah, it's more than acceptable. It's encouraged.
Seriously? But why?
Well, it shows you're enjoying the meal, that you appreciate the chef's hard work. Plus, it helps cool the noodles down, and apparently it even makes them taste better because you're mixing in more air as you slurp.
So it's like a whole sensory experience then.
Exactly. And it's not just in Japan. You'll find similar customs in other Asian countries, too.
It's amazing how these things are connected, isn't it?
It really is.
Okay, last stop on our culinary journey. Hungary. Now, this is one I definitely need to remember. Apparently, you shouldn't clink glasses when you're toasting.
That's right.
Like, not at all.
No. It's a bit of a sensitive topic, actually. It goes back to the 19th century, when Hungary was under Austrian rule.
Oh, I see. So it's got a historical significance.
Yeah. Back then, refusing to clink glasses became a symbol of resistance against the Austrians, and it's stuck around ever since.
Wow, that's fascinating. You wouldn't think something as simple as a toast could have such a deep meaning.
It just goes to show, how these customs are often rooted in history and culture.
Absolutely. It's like you learn about different cultures,
Yeah.
and you realize how much these little habits reveal about their values, their past, their whole way of life. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It really is. And I think that's what makes it so important to be aware of these customs. It's not just about avoiding awkward moments. It's about showing respect, understanding where people are coming from.
Totally. Imagine you're at a business dinner in a foreign country, and you know their dining etiquette. That can make a huge difference, right?
Oh, for sure. It shows you've made an effort, that you care about their culture.
And that can go a long way in building relationships, both personal and professional.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I think the takeaway here is that next time you're traveling or even just having dinner with someone from a different background, pay attention to those little details. They might seem small, but they can actually tell you a lot about a culture. And who knows, you might even learn something new about yourself in the process.
That's a great way to put it.
So there you have it, a little taste of dining etiquette from around the world. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive and maybe learned a thing or two along the way. Until next time.
Bye.